So, BlizzCon 2023. This is my video number 2. This one's going to be more focused on World of Warcraft thoughts and predictions. Um, and once again, just to remind everyone, this BlizzCon is November 3rd and 4th, which is this Friday and Saturday. I'm very excited. Once again, as I stated before, I'm just going to be hanging out, watching this, drinking coffee in my nice, cozy home, watching. I'm very excited. As I stated also in my previous video, probably one of the more exciting things that's going on for me this week. So I'm excited. I'm guessing if you're watching this video, you're probably excited to watch, either watch it or maybe you're going. Um, I thought I would just share my thoughts and maybe some of my predictions for the World of Warcraft news. Um, Let me switch screens here. I had this open before, but just another reminder. Here's the schedule, and I thought I would just look at the schedule and this time focus on more of the Warcraft stuff. As you can see, opening ceremony starts at 11 a.m. Is that? I actually don't know. Is that? I'm guessing that's California time. So Pacific. It doesn't actually say. You'd think they would, but Oh, I'm an idiot. It says it right there. So there you go. And I believe so. My thoughts on Warcraft, and I know I haven't made a video on WoW in a while. I've actually kind of just taken a break. And Diablo 4 came out. I was pretty excited about that. And I'll be honest, patch 10.1 didn't really pull me in as much as I thought it would. I am excited for 10.2. I'm gonna make a video on that. The Emerald Dream, like that goes back to classic WoW, right? Like that was supposed to be in classic WoW. So or not classic, like the original World of Warcraft game. So I'm actually excited for 10.2 and the Emerald Dream. Anyways, you guys aren't here for that. As you can see, opening ceremony, my predictions, I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's been 2 years now. We're going to get the World of Warcraft next expansion. They're going to play the cinematic for it, I'm assuming, of course. And it actually, if you kind of look at the schedule here, they have WoW, what's next? WoW Classic, what's next? Even just Hearthstone, Warcraft. Like this BlizzCon is basically, I think 2019 was basically, that was the last BlizzCon where people went to, and that one was more about Diablo 4 because that had just been announced. Whereas this one definitely seems to be more Warcraft theme, as you can kind of see here. And even November 4th, they have a WoW deep dive. I guess that's the only thing on November 4th, but they almost have like 3 big, besides the opening ceremony, they have like 3 panels, which is a lot. I think that's the most out of any other games. And yeah, besides the next Warcraft expansion, I do think there is going to be something for WoW Classic. I'm pretty sure they are going to do Cataclysm. I almost wonder. I really do hope they do a Classic Plus. Like, I'm not a big Classic player. I'm more of a retail WoW player. But if they did a Classic, the reason I didn't really care for WoW Classic is I was there. I grew up. I played WoW Classic, I played WoW Burning Crusade, I played WoW Wrath of the Lich King, like as a kid growing up. So, and for me, a big part of World of Warcraft is new experiences, new places, new things. So I do want them to do a WoW Classic Plus. I would actually be more interested in that, but I'm kind of jumping around here. What do I think the World of Warcraft retail expansion is going to be? Well, of course, just like with my Diablo one, there's been some leaks in the Twitch screens here. I'm assuming a lot of you have heard about this. Wowhead, I'll put a link down. You guys know about them. The Avalorian expansion leak for World of Warcraft, and I think this happened a couple days ago. You can share your thoughts about it, and I'm using this leak because this is kind of my predictions, just based off all the news and everything I've heard. This was posted on Reddit, but it actually has some screenshots of Avalorian. This would be the new content, which I think is like on the other side of Azeroth, another like hidden island, because that's the trope they like to use a lot. I mean, we don't know for sure. I personally hope it's like a world revamp rather than Avalorian. But I could see, basically, I'm in 2 camps. It either is a world revamp or not a full world. I think it'd be too hard for them to do a full world, but maybe like a partial world revamp. Or maybe we just go back to 5 old zones, and those are the new zones. I don't know. Or it could just be this Avalorian, because these leaks do look convincing. I don't know if it's real or not, because apparently, I don't know if I can zoom in a little bit here. A lot of these do look like reused assets. At least that's what I've heard from people is like some of these assets, this bird are like reused, so it could be just a really good fake week. I guess in the time we'll find out. Then here's like a laptop screenshot here you can kind of see. Very pixelated, so this also could be fake, mobile ready. Um, but you can kind of see here's the list of things that would be. So Ivorian's like a distant, yeah, Western Horizon of Azeroth, isolated for millennia. Those that call these enchanted kingdoms. I'm not going to read this whole thing. And then here's a couple of the zones: Agorand, Desert Plateau, Azalar, Isolated in the Mountain Crags, Evacuation Birds. White Pillar. Oh, this is from their instruction. A lot of like theory crafting texts. Anyways, I definitely could see it being this. Um, actually would rather. It's funny. I've heard mixed feelings about this. I think a lot of people are like almost fatigued of like secret new content that's like hidden. Because Pandaria was like that, like hidden continent, and then Dragon Isles was hidden continent. I can understand it doing it twice, and there was a big like time gap between the two, but doing it right after Dragonflight, where it's just like a new hidden island with new stuff. I don't know. I think the fact that this is 20 years of World of Warcraft, because yeah, it was released in 2004, and now it's going to be 2024. I just think it's like a perfect time for some old world stuff. I'm a nostalgic. I think a lot of World of Warcraft players are nostalgic, right? So they like the old zones, the old world. So I think it would still be cool to do the old world rather than this, but I could see it basically being two boats, either new world, this Avalorian, or old world content. But we'll have to wait and find out. And when it comes to features, that I don't know. If it's Avalorian, I can see it being more of like maybe you can customize a boat. If it's old world, maybe a new feature would be like player housing, which I've always wanted. Um, we'll have to wait and see. Um, so that's my general thoughts about the retail. And then yeah, as I kind of jumping back and forth here for Classic Plus. Either it's going to be I can almost see it being Cataclysm, but maybe they make Cataclysm Classic Plus, or maybe they don't revert the old world, but they make more new changes to the old world, not like taken away from the old stuff, right? So I can almost see maybe Cataclysm, they bring in the old version of the Emerald Dream, or bring in the old version of like the Dwarf zones, or like Hyjal. Um, you know, maybe make it very different. So it's Cataclysm, but like so different that it's considered more of a Classic Plus rather than like just a repeat of Cataclysm. I could see that. That'd be kind of cool. If it's different. I'm not a Classic player, so my thoughts are like invalid, I guess. I don't know. But or they could just revamp, basically make, a big part of Classic is the leveling process, which I love. So I can almost see like maybe they just add bits and pieces to the world throughout the leveling, just new areas to explore, new things to do. Maybe some new endgame content, but endgame content is never the purpose of Classic. So we'll see. I don't have as much thoughts. I'm excited to see what they do. And with Chris Metzen there, I could see him either maybe he's helping both the Classic team and the retail team. But my concern with Classic Plus is, if you're adding new content to WoW, you need a bigger team. Like I think the Warcraft retail team is like 700 people. I could be wrong. It's like 700. So are they going to just like take a nice chunk of those to work on Classic Plus? Or are they hiring a bunch of new people? Because like then that would diminish the retail experience. Or maybe it won't. I don't know. Just my thoughts out loud. Like basically having to have production teams on two, because right now Classic is, there's a team for it, but it's very small from what I'm understanding, because they're almost just rehashing stuff. They have to like fix bugs, and it is more complicated than what I'm saying. I'm not a game developer, but I'm just wondering, do they just split their teams, like their retail team, to like have 300 people working on Classic Plus because they have to add in new assets, or maybe it'd be reused assets? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. And I guess the last thing I would open up is this, which I opened up before, but I'm just going to look at the Warcraft side here. See if there was anything interesting here. Shop, depot, this is all like the extra features. But I will say, Duel for a Day, Champions Roast, Corridor of Time, I think that was those leaked the things they're building up. But out of all of these, the most interesting is this has like 4 demo areas, right? There's demo area 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is Hearthstone. Oh, whoops. I was looking at Hearthstone and that's Rumble. Oh, I see. I'm an idiot. So this is a demo area probably for Hearthstone. This is a demo area for Warcraft Rumble. So there's 2 demo areas for WoW. That makes more sense. Probably something to do with the next expansion and something to do with retail. Or not retail and classic. Either Cataclysm, Classic Plus, whatever. So the fact that there's demo areas, I do think they're going to have either a playable new expansion stuff or maybe Emerald Dream stuff. And then um, a demo area for whatever Classic Plus is doing. So yeah, I guess those are really my main thoughts. I am excited. I know I haven't made a video on WoW. If you got to this point in the video, I haven't made a video on WoW in a while. I was really hyped for the release of World of Dragonflight, and then it was weird. I really loved 10.0. Then I kind of lost a little bit of interest during 10.1. I did the campaign and did a little bit of stuff, but I just kind of Diablo 4 came out, and then Diablo 4. I grew up with Diablo, so it's been a nice break. And I don't play every game for I take breaks from games and jump around. And yeah, I am excited to see what happens with 10.2. As I said, I'm wondering, but just the new expansion. Fingers crossed for me, at least. I would rather have a revamp than a new, just random zone. A new island with made up. Not that it's made up lore, but I would rather like rehash some old lore rather than give us some new stuff. And I said I like new stuff, but like when you rehash old stuff, I think that could be cool and exciting too. So, anyways, we'll see what happens. And I'm definitely excited to see what they have for Warcraft and Diablo. This is more my Warcraft thoughts. And share your thoughts below. What do you guys think tonight? Do you think the leaks are true? Is it going to be the Avalorian Dwarf expansion, or is it going to be a partial revamp of either the Eastern Kingdoms or Kalimdor? Yeah. So let me know. I'm excited. Anyways, enjoy watching it or going to it if you are, and I'll see you guys in the next video.